before the battle began, before swords were raised, before shields collided, ancient soldiers chewed something sharp, bitter, and burning. Not for luck, not for ritual, but for survival. They chewed raw garlic. In the ancient world, war was not just about strength or courage. It was about endurance. There were no antibiotics, no painkillers, no clean hospitals waiting behind the battlefield. A single infected wound could kill a soldier days after the fight was over. Fatigue, disease, and hunger often killed more men than enemy weapons. Ancient armies understood this reality very well. That is why food was never just food. It was medicine, and garlic was one of the most important substances a soldier could carry. In ancient Greece, garlic was already known for its medicinal properties, centuries before modern science existed. Greek medical writings describe garlic as a substance that increased stamina, improved breathing, and helped the body resist illness. The physician Hippocrates, writing in the 5th century BC, recommended garlic for treating infections, digestive problems, and exhaustion. To the Greeks, garlic was not folklore, it was practical medicine. Greek soldiers ate garlic before combat because they believed it strengthened the body and delayed fatigue. Marching for hours under armor, carrying heavy shields, required more than bravery. It required a body that could keep going. Among the Greeks, the Spartans took this idea even further. Spartan life was built around discipline, hardship, and endurance. Luxury was forbidden. Comfort was considered weakness. Their diet was simple, but intentional. Ancient writers describe Spartans eating foods that supported strength and stamina, not pleasure. Garlic fit perfectly into this philosophy. It was cheap, it was easy to preserve, and it kept the body warm and energized. For Spartan soldiers, garlic was not about taste. It was food. The Romans later adopted many Greek military practices, including the use of garlic. The Roman army was one of the most organized and disciplined forces in history. Nothing in their system was accidental. Roman soldiers marched thousands of kilometers across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. They slept in crowded camps. They drank questionable water. They fought with open wounds. Roman writers record that garlic was a common part of a soldier's ration. They believed it improved circulation, protected against illness, and strengthened the body. Some Roman sources even refer to garlic as the medicine of the common soldier. And modern science now explains why this belief existed. Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which has strong antibacterial properties. It helps fight infection. It improves blood flow. It slightly reduces inflammation. For a wounded soldier, these effects could mean the difference between life and death, without knowing chemistry or microbiology. Ancient soldiers were using one of history's earliest natural performance enhancers, but garlic offered more than physical benefits. It also had a psychological effect. Garlic smell is impossible to ignore. Ancient armies did not shower before battle. Hundreds of men chewing raw garlic would create a powerful, aggressive odor. Ancient writers mention that strong smells were associated with toughness and intimidation. In close combat, fear mattered. When two armies stood face to face, anything that unsettled the enemy was an advantage. Garlic did that. It announced presence. It signaled aggression. It made soldiers seem less human and more dangerous. As medicine advanced, garlic slowly disappeared from military strategy. Antibiotics replaced it. Modern nutrition took over. But for thousands of years, garlic stood on the battlefield alongside steel and iron. Before helmets were fastened, before shields were raised, soldiers prepared their bodies the only way they knew how, with something small, something bitter, something powerful. So the next time garlic is dismissed as just food, remember this. It once marched into battle with the greatest armies in history, not as a myth, not as magic, but as one of humanity's earliest tools for survival in war.